My name is Jamil Jimo, and I'm a final year medical student from Ukraine. And I found myself here in Germany due to the war situation, the war invasion by the Russian forces in Ukraine. And I flee borders to come to this place. And fleeing this border, I experienced different forms of racism and discrimination.
People, I tell you, it is over 6 months today since the war began in Ukraine, and we fled the same war with the white Ukrainians. While Germany allows us to come here, but we have never rather be treated like a second-class refugee.
So today, we are coming out, the black people and people of color who have faced racism at the border. We are coming out today to resist racism. We are out to demand for equal rights as the Ukrainians, because every life matters. The black life matters, the life of the people of color also matters.
All are humans, irrespective of our colors, irrespective of where we came from. We all are humans. So with this, I would say welcome.
And we, black people and people of color, have been discriminated and limited to education. We are not given education, we want to go back to school. And the equal rights that was given to Ukrainians, the paragraph 24, we were not given.
All people coming from Ukraine, whether they're Ukrainian third country nationals or third country nationals that are non-Ukrainian, arriving from Ukraine are not seeking refuge. They're seeking temporary protection. Temporary protection is part of an EU directive that was put together in the 90s, approved in, I believe, 2001. And it's kind of a stopgap measure to keep people from approaching the asylum system en masse, which would endanger the asylum system for everyone seeking asylum in an EU country. Particularly for Germany. Of course, it's for every EU country because this is the first time that it's being implemented, 21 years now. It basically means that an already stretched out immigration system is being additionally tasked with an intersection between asylum, because there still are very many asylum aspects to temporary protection, and also other immigration laws. In a situation where there are no experts. One of the biggest challenges for non-Ukrainian third country nationals arriving from Ukraine is recognition. Many of the people who are arrive in places throughout Germany where they may or may not have an understanding of the national regulation. They may or may not see the EU regulation as law. They may or may not be individually compliant or in compliance with what was originally signed by every member state. So it's really a challenge for nonprofit organizations and initiatives like KUSPU, which stands for Community Support for BIPOC Refugees from Ukraine. One of our biggest challenges is helping to bridge this gap.
Germany is a country that's known for bureaucracy, like it's worldwide. So the one thing that they did do for the Ukrainians is they pulled out the red carpet properly. Like, it's like the war is not their fault, right? But at the same time, the war is not my fault either. What did I do? So it's a good thing that they could treat Ukrainians as criminals. It's a very good thing. But not at the cost of others, right? So all the countries now, right, before they used to accept Africans, but now they're saying that they're not accepting third country, people who are so-called third country nationals. First of all, they're not accepting them.
The funniest thing, we have people, who are not even citizens of, my country or other places trying to help us, and sometimes I don't just get the idea. It's just a little bit funny. You can have Germans trying to help us, or people from other countries, US and whatever, and they are doing nothing. It doesn't just make sense to me. I don't understand if it's politics and what kind of politics is that. It doesn't just make sense. But like, truly, if they're saying we're the leaders of tomorrow, then they really have to do something, because there's a lot of us out here who are still suffering.
we're victims of the situation as much as anyone else. So in a perfect world, we don't have to scramble in Europe to find, okay, now we're safe, we're alive, but what's next? Everyone is figuring out what they want to do. They're scrambling by themselves, right? So I don't even know what to ask for, because personally I would just like to finish my education, so at least I could get a job and I could be independent. I keep singing that, but yeah, that would be my ultimate goal. In Germany as well, there's so much bureaucracy and things you have to handle and things you have to deal with. So just the emotional and physical toll it's taking, not just on me, right? Not just on me. As an American in Europe, you know that if anything was to touch a hair on your head, right, they would literally go to war for that, even if you're a black person. But as an African, you're always like coasting.
Till today, nothing is definite for us. We deserve to go to school as black people and people of color. We didn't choose the war. They chose the war. The war happened, and we find ourselves in Germany, and we want to go back to school. I'm a final year medical student, and the war started 3 months before my final exam in Ukraine. And now I came with just this bag, coming from Ukraine, filled with my documents. I went to Ukraine with my legal documents, with visa, student visa, and I have my resident permit. And I was legal in Ukraine, and I'm a student. Until today, we have been discriminated upon. We face discrimination from every offices in Germany. We face discrimination from social offices, discrimination from immigration offices, and the police were the first form of discrimination that we experienced. And that is the reason why we are outside today, to let our voice, to tell to the German government that there are still black people and people of color. We are facing form of discrimination, and we also deserve education. Actually, it took me, we've been planning this for a long period of time, and it took me, I didn't sleep like yesterday night. I was like, today I have to speak good, I have to do this, these are the things I must say, these are things I should not say. And to be honest with you, I feel a kind of relief, because some of us, we sleep with one eye open, because we are not safe in this country. And we were told that Germany is a country of refuge. They operate a social government. They are saying this in papers, but in reality they are not. It's obvious. Why do they discriminate our color from giving resident permits, giving education, what they give to Ukrainians? We are both refugees. Paragraph 24 should be for all refugees. Equal rights should be given. Education, not deportation. Why did they prefer to deport us when we can actually be educated?
We never come down when then we stay up. We never come down when then we stay up. We never come down when then we stay up. We never come down when then we stay up. Shine bright on them like the sun. Top 10 till I'm number one. You damn right I'm a champion. I'm an African wave. Feel the rise deep in your vein. You damn right I'm an African wave. And when we fall we never give up. We go ride like an African wave. When then we stay up. We never come down. When then we stay up. We never come down. When then we stay up. We never come down. When then we stay up. We never come down. When then we stay up. We never come down. When then we stay up. We never come down. When then we stay up. We never come down. When then we stay up. Black like Nat King Cole. I'm black to my car and soul. I'm black like the hands of the maker, yeah.